welcome to episode 13 of Nurturing Nottingham. Today we're taking on Chelsea away from home at the Lampard Stadium in the Premier League. In episode 12 I asked you guys which team you'd like me to face in episode 13 in a straw poll, and it was very tight. I think Chelsea, Liverpool and Man City all got the most votes, but at the time of recording Chelsea are one vote ahead. If you do look back now it may be slightly different, it may have changed, but anyway I'm taking on Chelsea. I'm going to show you the fixtures. We'll just have a look at that first. See how I've been getting on since the last video where we beat Man United 2-1. We haven't lost a game in fact. We beat Arsenal 4-2, Everton 4-0, Fulham 5-1. Then drew against my bogey team, Norwich. They seem to be my bogey team in this season anyway. I lost against them and I've drawn against them. One in the FA Cup against West Ham. Comfortable wins against Huddersfield, Watford and Wolves in the FA Cup as well. Beat Tottenham, Swansea 4-0, QPR 4-3, cracking game that. Beat Man City 2-0, and then beat Cardiff 1-0 in the fifth round of the FA Cup. So we're into the quarter-final where we're facing Aston Villa. Hopefully the last video of this season can be the FA Cup final, but it may just be a game against Arsenal. Time will tell. We'll find out what you guys will find out in a bit when I record episode 14. So, Chelsea, definitely a bogey team for me in general. The team's slightly different. I'll just quickly show you the two transfers I made in the January transfer window. We signed Lewis Cook on loan from Liverpool and James Wilson from Man United for 2.9 million, who's not actually as good as Will Keane, surprisingly. He hasn't been developed as well, so I guess he's not ended up being quite as good as he usually does. It's just funny the sort of signings I'm making when I'm top of the table, 6 points clear with a game in hand as well. Chelsea are actually in 6th, but I always struggle against them, so it's no guarantee, despite my impressive run so far and the fact I'm top. There's no guarantee that I'm going to win this. Will Keane is top scorer in the Premier League, Sommerlonga's third. Look at the average ratings and most assists. This formation, this tactic, the Forest Flourish, it's now version 3 of the Forest Flourish. It's just incredible. I've had to make some changes for this game because Salahi's injured, Masunda's ineligible because he is a Chelsea player on loan. James Wilson's coming back from injury still. Reece McCabe's just come back from injury, so I've had to make some changes to the team. Lewis Cook in the team, he scored a cracking goal against Man City. I actually didn't have to rely on set-piece goals against Man City, which is unusual. I do have to score most of my goals from set-pieces against the big teams. Right, let's get on with this game. Let's see what we can do. We are favourites because we're top, and we've got an incredible goal difference. So I'm hoping we can comfortably win the league now, which would be an unbelievable achievement. But considering we've only just come up from the Championship, it would be definitely a first for me to do that, I think. But at the same time, it's going to be tough against Chelsea because Azpilicueta with his long throws, I always struggle against him. It used to be David Luiz, now it's Azpilicueta. It won't be the greatest achievement ever to win the league here because, as someone commented in the last video, when you find a tactic that just defeats the match engine, it can be just too easy. The game is too easy, and I guess that's what I've done here. It's a tactic. I'm with a Championship quality team. I shouldn't be winning the league this convincingly. We're on the attack here though. Can we get a goal? Lewis Cook, Valencia. Unlucky. Courtois saves. John Terry, I think, is still playing for Chelsea at the age of 38. Can't remember if he was in the starting lineup. Oh, it's over the bar from Hobbs. It's a good start though. I've decided to go attacking. I'm not going counter like I sometimes do against the big teams away from home. I just need to go for it and see what happens. They've taken the lead though. Eden Hazard with a header of all people. Going 1-0 up. It's a long throw as well. Azpilicueta, Dave's long throws, they just ruin me. Let's watch this. If it's a header, it is a header as well. How is Eden Hazard winning a header? What is my defenders doing there? Ridiculous. I haven't lost since the Capital One Cup 4th round, I think. Ages ago now, so be a bit disappointed if my this defeat is in a video. You saw me beat Man United in the last episode. I guess I'm tending to play the big teams. In fact, I lost the first game in episode 11 against Norwich, then managed to beat Man United. But if this is going to be another defeat, you'll see 2 of my only defeats of the season. That's when you guys start to doubt, why? How comes he's winning all the games off camera? Oh, it's a foul. It's a penalty. Valencia the yellow card as well. It doesn't look good for us today. We've had more shots, so obviously the tactic's still working in terms of shots. Unfortunately, Chelsea are keeping us out, and John Stones steps up and blasts it home past Howarth. And it does look like we're going to struggle here today. I don't think I doubt we're going to get back into this, because Chelsea don't really give up 2-goal leads on Football Manager. I'm going to go a bit more direct and see if that works. Just change it up. You have to experiment with these things, see if it works. We don't need to see that. So who's bottom of the table? It's half time. I was going to have a look at who was bottom of the table. Come on, lad, show a bit of desire. Valencia's been awful. I'm going to take him off, I think, for Bojan. Maybe I should bring Reece McCabe on, just because if I bring him on for Antonio and move Lewis Cook there, I know Reece McCabe's only on 80%, but most of the players are only just above him. So bottom of the table, Hull, Leicester and Bournemouth are set to go down. Even if we lose this game, we're still 6 points clear at the top of the table and surely can go on and win. Good defending there. Lewis Cook over the top. Here goes Will Keane. Can he get a goal back? Will Keane. Asombalonga. We make it 2-1. Lovely move. Asombalonga's 17th goal of the season. Keane, unselfish, with the sweaty goal. Oh dear. We had 2 players over as well, so if Asombalonga hadn't got it in, you'd have thought Bojan could have stuck it in the back of the net as well. So there's a slim chance we can get back into this. A direct football worked there, because we just played it over the top. And Will Keane played it into Asombalonga. Good save. Rondon's a great striker, and they've got Volland as well. So they've got a good strike force. I noticed they were playing 4-4-2 at the start of this game though. And that's wide. Oh, it's a corner kick. We've not been so good from the set pieces today. And conceding a long throw and a penalty. Can we get back into this? Be great if we can, because it'd be nice to have a 7-point cushion if we can get a draw here. Plus the goal difference is huge. Not another long throw. It's so ridiculous. Azpilicueta's long throws are just terrorising. I get a lot of goals from throw-ins, but they're not actually long throws. They're pretty much well-worked throw-ins. Here goes Bojan, hits it wide. Well, I think it's time to go overload, guys. McCabe is tired since coming on. I'm going to bring on McKelney for Lewis Cook. Inject a bit more pace into midfield. We're going to go route 1. Not that one, we need that one. Where's the take more risks one gone? It's vanished. Could have sworn that was there. It's really weird. Never mind. Let's go overload. And push these guys up. Back into the old Forest Flourish formation, which is a bit suicidal nowadays, but has to be done today. It doesn't really work. I found that the old one that I uploaded doesn't really work on the update. You concede too many goals. There's lots of people saying it's still great, but I do generally concede too many goals with that formation. So, he's done it. Will Keane, 25th goal of the season, top scorer. Can't believe it. We're back into it. We're going to drop back again. We're not going to go overload now and try and grab a winner, because that really will be suicidal against Chelsea. I've done it before. I've had problems against them before by getting too big for my boots in the last few. We'll stick with go route 1 though, because that may work. But we'll go to standard. See if that can pull us over the line for a draw. Got a late goal against Man United as well, didn't we, to win that game in the last episode. This is from a long throw. It's a well-worked throw, but obviously the original shot is blocked and Keane sticks in the rebound. Now guys, we just need to keep our heads, hold on to this draw, and we're 7 points clear. I think it's over. This is it. Oh, it's a long ball, and I think it's the end, surely. Blow the whistle. Unless you're letting me score, but there we go. Ooh, great comeback. Fantastic comeback from 2-0 down. I'm very pleased with that. Obviously the changes I made worked. Not going to be big-headed there and say I won the game, but I pretty much did. Well, I didn't win the game, I drew. But that's a very good draw away from home. 20 wins, 4 draws, 3 defeats, 87 goals scored this season. 9 of which again are against Watford. 32 goals conceded. I've conceded 5 goals against QPR this season. And goal difference-wise, it's just ridiculously good. Let's look at the team quickly before we wrap up this episode. Goals-wise, Will Keane top with 25 goals. Assombalonga 17. Valencia with 11. He's had a good season though. His first season at the club. Reece McCabe, his average rating, someone was asking why is it so high. I've explained before, but he gets a ridiculous number of key passes if we have a look at the stats. Many of which are from throw-ins. But look at this. 327 key passes. That is insane. The next best player that isn't one of my players is Coutinho with 79. So it shows the vast difference in this. Whatever his role is in my team, it is just ridiculously overpowered. Long throws or throw-ins in general, he gets key passes from. He gets key passes from just normal passes as well. But, 4 of my players are in the top 5. But the McCabe thing is just absolutely ridiculously glitched, isn't it? 327 long key passes, is just stupid. So the next video will be the end of the season. It will either be Arsenal in the Premier League, or it will be an FA Cup game, an FA Cup final. So that would be great to end the series, because it probably will be the end of the series, the end of this season. We should comfortably go on and win this league. We've only really got Liverpool, Man United and Arsenal being the really big games remaining. The others we should win. So thanks for watching guys. Please leave a like on this video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. Maybe check out some of my other videos on my channel that have gone up recently. And I'll see you in the next episode or in another video shortly. See you guys.